Hey everyone, this is Bridget. I'm so glad to be back after a long absence this year. I thought I would reboot my channel with a quick updated office tour, and if you're curious what this room used to look like, I will leave a video linked because I have one or two previous tours before we did a little remodel earlier this year. Now this room is still not 100% complete, but I do have it at least to a functional state again. So I'm really excited about having my desk space available, and the hope is that now I will be able to resume making videos here and continuing to share this hobby that we all love. So I'll start quickly on the left side of the room. This shelf was previously here, but I did purchase those baskets at, I believe, Home Goods to reorganize. And these wall shelves are new. This was my Mother's Day gift this previous year from my husband and kiddos. And so the boards themselves came from an airplane hangar that was demolished at a local Air Force base, and you can see the amazing character in this wood. I did not sand these boards at all, but I did put a very light coat of, I can't remember if it was a flat or satin. I'm seeing a little sheen in the light, so maybe it was a satin finish polyurethane coat just to protect the wood and make it easier for me to dust and keep clean. But can y'all see the amazing coloring textures of these reclaimed boards? And then my husband picked up all of this hardware at a local hardware store to secure them to the walls. They were 3 different lengths, so you can see that the one in the middle stops short on this side, and then we kind of offset them on the other side of the room. So I'm just absolutely in love with them, and they provide so much storage. So I have notebook covers that are not currently in use across that top shelf with some storage on the end. That beautiful box right there, you can see that looks a little ornate. My husband brought that home many years ago when he went on a mission trip in the Philippines. Have a few little decorative items scattered throughout, a vintage typewriter, and then just some storage for crafting supplies, journaling supplies, my little sewing machine and Cricut. And the desk on this side of the room, or both desks actually, were previously here. But if you watch the other video, you'll see that they used to be a very dark brown stained wood, like a mahogany color. And so I did repaint both of the desks, and I'm just really happy with how they turned out, kind of a grayish slate blue color. And then we just put the same old hardware that we had already updated them with previously back on. Printer was still there before. Even though I have decluttered quite a bit and tried to reorganize, you can see I still have little piles along the way. I'm just a pile maker is what it is. Here's some of my bookmarks. And I got rid of my old desktop computer in lieu of a new MacBook laptop. So it just takes up much less space, and I also can unplug it and obviously carry it around the house. Got a slightly larger wastebasket. Previously had no curtains in here, so we just threw up a pair of shears, and it just looks a little more complete but still lets the light in. I painted this desk as well, that same color, and previously, because the natural wood top had some damage to it, I had taken some fabric and wrapped it around a foam board and had that layered between the desktop and this huge piece of glass. And so now that I've painted the desktop, we got rid of that fabric layer. Still put the glass on there, so this is what I will be using for craft type projects. Anything that involves glue or paint, whatever, just to have the desktop protected. These two chairs were previously in here. They're quite old, but they're still in good structural condition. They came from an old dining room set that we got rid of. The shelves are the same that I had before. You'll notice that I have not yet put the wall decorations back up. Haven't decided if I'm going to do that exactly like it was before or what, but that's what this little pile of things here is on the floor. I had several pictures hanging on the wall previously, so I just need to decide if they're going back up or not. This is a pile of items that I had ordered throughout the entire year. They previously had been boxed up as we were doing this remodel. So if y'all would like a video to unbox all of these goodies, let me know. One of the next videos that I hope to film is the unboxing of these beautiful boxes, which are monthly subscriptions to the stationery selection. Part of the reason why I've been absent most of this year is because of this home renovation we did that ended up taking 3 times as long as we expected. I had no office space for a long time, so as these boxes arrived, I just basically took them away. So this is, I believe, from February or March throughout October of the stationery selection. I'm thinking about doing one long video and just unboxing all of them together, so that will be like Christmas morning. Cannot wait. And this closet, my little tiered storage, the little rolling, I can't even think of what you call that right now, that rack, storage rack, was previously in front of the window in the room. I created some space where I could actually store it in the closet, but you can see I have a lot of things in this bag that need to be gone through. And as I was trying to reorganize and put things back together, several things just kind of got tossed and crammed onto those shelves. So the office closet is definitely not 100% yet. That is a project that's going to require some more decluttering and reorganization. These items were previously hanging on the wall. The rack was above the light switch there, and then those 2 wire baskets were mounted on the wall below. I feel like they fit that narrow wall quite well, so they probably will go back. The main things that we did in this room, this is the new doorknob that needs to be installed on my closet door, but I have to decide what I'm going to do with all of these things first to create enough room for my son to install that new doorknob. Other than me painting the desks in here, the main changes that took place to the room itself were new flooring. This room previously had a beige shag carpet on the floor, so now we have better flooring that I can keep cleaner. And I purchased this new rug at Home Goods. Already mentioned the shears. Other than that, we painted all of the walls Dove White from Benjamin Moore, and then the trim is a slightly darker color that I'm in love with. The name of that paint is escaping me right now, but it is the same paint on all of the trim as well as the doors. If that's something that you're interested in, I will try to leave the names of all of the paint supplies in the description box below. But I'm really excited to be back. Thank y'all for hopping on and watching this quick update. If you have any suggestions of how I could make this room more functional or aesthetically pleasing, whether or not you think I should put all of that artwork back on the walls or anything else, just leave your comments in the comments below, and I hope to see y'all really soon with all of these new unboxings. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.